guys are really doing with Rialto is revolutionizing manufacturing for small businesses, especially, I mean, small jewelry businesses, but it's creating, it's serving a whole group of people who otherwise would not have the access or expertise to be able to navigate this, including myself. Like if I had to do this all myself, I probably would be many, many months behind, if not more than that, because of the work that goes into all of it. So
Yeah.
I know
Newsletters would not be near as good.
yeah.
on the plus side, we probably would have ended up back in Bali, which I would have had no problem with.
Right?
Because
No, I
we
wouldn't
were-
either.
were there a couple years ago. We did actually tour several different silver facilities and look at the quality that they're putting out, and you can definitely see that there are factories there that do like higher end stuff. There's factories that do sort of middle of the road, and then there's really like low end, sort of like street fair, like the common, you see they might have plastic stones or glass stones in them, like that type of jewelry and there's nothing wrong with that. I love all jewelry, but it's just not what our brand is doing. And to source that in Bali would have been nightmarish. I mean, we would
The
literally.
source in general would have been nightmarish. So just,
Yeah.
having the ability to be like, no, this is what I want. Here's a photo. And then it gets changed and done without me having to do all of the extra legwork is immensely helpful.
Yeah, or even wait days, because you lose a day like each
Oh
time.
my God, yeah.
It's like that would take forever too. I can see that.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, well, this is really good to hear. And tell me a little bit about so do you use our platform at all, or do you use our platform?
Okay, I think your guys' platform is awesome. I'm like I need to keep everything in one place kind of person. Otherwise, I'm all over the place. So I think the platform is really awesome. I self-admittedly have not used it as much as probably Joe has.
No, mainly used Google Drive.
Yeah, we use
Google Pages.
And then also WhatsApp has been for me, because like I also talk to my VA on WhatsApp. So being able to kind of be able to have the communication is really great. But I think that, yeah, I mean, the platform is awesome. I think that if it was the only way that we could communicate and work, then it would be one thing. But for me, like I prefer email more, like faster communication. But for having all of our orders in one place, for having the information sent to us, to be able to keep track of status of our orders, all of that is amazing. And I think it brings security for me and reassurance, because I can be like, okay, this order's been placed, that's good. Or I can look back on past orders and find that information. And yeah, so
where it would be more of an advantage to us is if we didn't already run the business in a way that like we were interfacing with our computers like as much as we did. If we were very disorganized, we just had a bunch of notepads like out there, which is not the way.
Which we also have
business.
millions of notepads.
We do have millions of notepads, but we do have all of the important info is transcribed digitally into our, like I said, we use Google Pages, Drive, all that stuff. And that really works for us as a business, but we've already been doing that for so long that it's easy for us to organize around that. Now, if we were a business that did not do that, the software and the platform that you guys offer is perfect for someone that needs to track every aspect of what they're doing, and we still use it. It's just our source material. That's what we garner from it,
I mean, I just love Excel because I'm good at it. So I'm like, look at all this math I can do. So I think for me, that just helps me to move faster through things. But yeah, I love the way you guys have it set up. I think that the only other addition you guys could ever make is like having messaging through there versus having to go to WhatsApp. Whereas then we would probably use it more because we'd have to go there for communication. But yeah, I think
real time, like WhatsApp. We're looking at integrating with WhatsApp. I mean, you can communicate with the comments, but it's like more of a one way than it's
right. Yeah, and that's the thing. But I do love that, like, especially while we were in the midst of so our initial pieces that we did with you guys were it's continuing the production that we've already started with our caster. It's just that from, you guys are taking on extra things that we also wouldn't have to do. So being able to, review pieces, send notes, have it documented in one particular area versus having emails all over the place. I do actually prefer that because, it actually cuts down on the amount of emails that I have to send you. And then we just have our quick text information in WhatsApp